Alright, what's up? Welcome back to another video. Today I am doing a scouting trip. I was going to go out for 2 days, had some stuff come up at work, so I only have 1 day to go. There's one specific buck I'm looking for in this area. There may be 1 or 2 other good bucks in here, but there's a buck I want to find that I saw last year. I'm going to go glass this evening, and then I'm going to glass in the morning. I may put out a couple trail cameras up there, but it's a few miles back. I've got the e-bike today, so I'm going to ride in halfway and then hike in the rest of the way, camp out there tonight, and hopefully find this big buck in bear country, so gotta stay strapped. Good to go. Well, this is as far as I can take the bike, and we're about halfway there, so got quite a ways to go still. Gotta hike up and over and kind of get into some of this country. Man, that bike makes it so much easier and so much faster. That literally probably saved me an hour or 2 of hiking using that e-bike right there. I am exhausted. It is so hot today, and that was a long ways to get in here. But I'm here. I think I'm gonna get my shelter set up and then go down and grab some water for tonight. And then I should be good to go. There's a lot more vegetation up here than I thought there was gonna be. And I wore shorts today, and on the way in, all of the grass and the stickers and the thistles were scratching my legs up a bunch. And my legs are pretty itchy and kind of rashy right now. So when I go down to get water, I'll wash them off real good and put a pair of pants on. That way I won't have any issues for the rest of the trip. Never had this happen before, and it really sucks. So wouldn't recommend wearing shorts all the time when you're scouting. Oh, that's good. These last few days here in Idaho have been the hottest days of the summer so far. You know, back home, it's over 100 degrees right now, which is pretty crazy. Usually we only get a couple days in the summer that are over 100, and we're getting them right now. It makes scouting tough because it's just so dang hot, but it's a lot more enjoyable to camp in the summertime when it's hot like this, because you don't need to carry as much stuff and you don't need to worry too much about being cold. Now it's time for dessert. Only 140 calories in this thing, honestly. That's kind of crazy. It just melts in your mouth. So good. All right, let's set up camp. So this little bivvy right here is made by Catabatic Gear. It's super, super lightweight, really nice for summer camping, and I even bring it winter camping because your whole sleep system is enclosed with a bug net, and all of this area is waterproof, and then this is the bug net right here. So everything's contained. You don't get bugs in your sleeping bag or anything, which is really nice. And what I also love is tonight, there's not supposed to be any rain. I looked at the forecast, it's bone dry. So I'm not even gonna set up a tarp. I'm literally just gonna sleep in this tonight. I'll be safe from the bugs. Don't have to worry about that. Don't have to worry about the rain because it's not gonna rain. And I have a perfect little sleeping spot right here. So camp's ready to go. This thing is set up. So I'm gonna go grab some water, wash off a little bit, get fresh, and then I'll hike out to the glassing knob and find some deer. All right, I got 3 liters right here, so this will be plenty for tonight and potentially tomorrow as well. I'm gonna go down just a little ways to get to a better spot to wash up. It's like a pretty good spot right here. It's like a little shower. All right, hopefully that helps. Well, it's 5:30. Everything here at camp is buttoned up, ready to go. Everything's good. So I got about a mile walk to my glassing knob, just down this ridge. I'm gonna stay off the backside because I'm gonna be glassing across the canyon, so I wanna be not skylined off the backside, so there's zero chance deer will see or hear me as I'm walking across this ridge. I feel like it probably won't get really good till 7 to 8 o'clock tonight, so we got a little while, but we don't have anything else to do. Might as well get down there and start glassing. For dinner tonight, I have a mountain house in my bag, and I wanted to try something. This is my first time trying this, but if you've ever seen Outdoor Boys, he makes homemade bread on the mountain, and that's what I'm doing. So I've got flour, yeast, salt, and sugar in this bag. All I'm gonna do is add water, knead it till it's a good consistency, and sit it out in the sun where it's warm, and it will rise. That way it'll be ready just in time for dinner here in a few hours, and I can make some bread on the mountain. I'm excited about this. I hope it works, because it sounds fantastic. Well, there you have it. We have some bread dough right here, so we're gonna let it rise, and I mean, hopefully it's good. I have no idea how it's gonna go, but we're gonna find out. All right, I'm gonna sneak over this hill, start glassing. All right, I'm in position, kind of in the shade of this tree, which is pretty good, but I'm still a little bit exposed. But I'll just deal with it. This is right where I spotted that buck last year, so hopefully I can turn him up again. Got a few of these Baby Bell, white cheddar, Jesus. They're a little warm, but they're not that bad. They taste good. Oh yeah. You just cannot go wrong with those. Those are so good. I just had some sort of wasp or bug or something sting me really bad, and it hurt. I was looking at it. It was like inside my shirt, and then I looked down the hill, and there's a bull elk down there feeding across the hillside. It's kind of cool. Good sign. Stuff's moving, so pretty soon we'll spot some deer, I'm sure. This is just a beautiful spot. Like, there's no chance you come here and don't see deer. It's really cool. It's feeling like prime time right now to spot some bucks, but I haven't seen anything yet. Just a couple does and bull elk. The mosquitoes are absolutely terrible right now. Like, it sucks. It's actually pissing me off. I'm just plugging in my phone to this new power bank from Vessel. This is the Ranger 20K. Freaking awesome little power bank. I know it's kind of hard to see because of the camera, but it's got a screen on it, 20,000 milliamp hour battery. It's double what most power banks are in the hunting market right now, and it's literally maybe 1.5 times the size of that. Like, it's pretty sweet. So my buddy Luke Dusenberry just started this company. I tested these out last fall, and I just got the newest version, which is now on the market right here. So pretty stoked about it. There is some more stuff coming out from Vessel in the future when it comes to backcountry power, so keep an eye out for that. And go give them a follow on Instagram. It's VESSOL. Here's the power bank right here. But I need to plug my phone in because it's almost dead. I'm honestly super surprised that I haven't seen any bucks yet. I thought I'd see some quite a bit sooner. You can see the sun setting behind me. Probably got about 30 to 40 minutes of good glassing light left, so it could still come together here in the last little bit. But if not, I have a really good glassing spot in the next canyon, and we'll go check that out in the morning. Alright, well, no bucks tonight. Kind of unfortunate. All I saw were does, a couple elk, a couple bulls, and that was it. The mosquitoes out here are seriously horrendous. They're driving me crazy. They're flying all around me right now. I got probably 20, 30 bites on each hand from holding my binos up. So kind of crazy, but I'm hungry. We're gonna get dinner going before it gets too late and get back to camp and get to bed. I just want to get to sleep right now because these mosquitoes are driving me crazy. So first things first, I'm gonna cook a Mountain House meal. Tonight's meal is gonna be beef lasagna. That sounds really good, actually. I'm gonna throw in some garlic salt as well. Give it a little more salty garlic flavor. I like to do that. Oh, that smells so good. I've got two options here. I have this pan, and I could put it on top of here, and it would probably work. I think it would. Or I could use the pot. I think I'm gonna try the pan. See how it goes. I mean, it's stable. It's steady enough for sure. I got these little condiment holders, so I've got honey, olive oil, and butter. Honey butter on the bread, but first we're gonna use some of this oil for the pan. Just like that right there. Put some oil on here, some olive oil. Well, I really don't know if I did this right because this is super sticky, but I guess we'll give it a shot, right? Whoa, that looks really good. While I'm waiting for this one to cook, I'm just gonna eat this one. So I got my butter right here, and I bet it's warm enough today. Oh yeah, it'll come out. Butter right there. It's gonna melt really fast, actually. Look at that, there we go. And then some honey on this sucker. Yeah, that looks so good. Ooh. All right, first taste test here. It was a little hot in my hands, so I put it in my cup. First taste test of the homemade honey butter biscuit. You know, not the worst, not the best. I think I could do better next time, but that's pretty dang good. Look at that biscuit. Oh, you can't really see, but it's just like scrumptious looking. Honestly, the honey is probably the best part. Kind of brings it all together. Look at that one. That one looks good. these biscuits are way more filling than I thought they would be. Like, I just ate one, and I'm surprised at how full I am after just one. So, not complaining. I'm stoked about it. Well, I'm gonna eat real quick. I still have to hike all the way back to camp, so I'm gonna finish up my food, clean up, and get out of here. Well, I'm tired. I'm ready for bed. It's been a long day for me, so I'm gonna get to bed, get up early, and drop over to the next canyon, and hopefully turn up some bucks. That is the plan. So, anyways, we'll see you guys in the morning. Good morning. It's about 4:30. I'm gonna pack up, head out to the glassing knob. The mosquitoes are still terrible. So I'm just like surviving out here. It's honestly pretty miserable. But on the bright side, I found 2 bucks. One just tiny buck and one getting of age buck. He's maybe 150 inches, 4x3. He's just bedded up right now in some rocks. Sunrise will be in probably 15 minutes or 20 minutes or so. I'm betting there's another buck in here. Just gotta find him. I heard some elk mewing. And I looked up, and right by my campsite, there's some elk coming over the saddle there. So I can literally see the elk and my little bivvy in the same frame right now on the spotting scope. Kind of funny. Well, I've looked over this hillside pretty good this morning. I don't think I'm going to see much else. So I'm going to pack up, head up the hill, and set up a trail camera on a spring that I think some of these bucks are coming into. So right here is this little seep spring. It's a very, very small spring, but it's exactly what animals use in this type of country. There's not a ton of water, so they find these little seeps and they can live off of this all summer long just fine. There's plenty of water coming out of there for elk and deer and anything to live. So I packed up 2 trail cams with me. I might just put them both up right here. One on kind of the top trail and one on the bottom trail. I may not even get in to check these cameras this year. I have other bucks that I'm trying to hunt this year, so I may not have time to make it back in here. But at least when I come in here a year from now, I can check these cameras and see what came in all fall and have a good idea of what to expect and maybe what to look out for next year. I think I'm gonna put one right here on this tree. Looking down at the spring, there's a trail that comes in right here. Should be a good spot. Alright, that one's good. So let's go set up the next one. Alright, I think this tree is perfect. It's looking right at the trail that's coming down the ridge from this spring. So we'll throw this camera up right here. Okay, that one's set up. Good to go. So got both these trail cams set up. I need to mark them on Onyx real quick and then we're good to go. Made it back to camp. These mountain bonded dry bags are perfect for food storage. Let's go take down camp. I stepped on one of my steaks last night, bent it. Well, I am packed up, ready to head down this mountain. Still have a ways to go. Probably won't get home till, late this afternoon. Overall, good trip. I didn't find the buck that I was looking for, but he might still be in here. Especially with a buck of that caliber, you probably won't see him every day. You may only see him once or twice a season, if you're lucky. So, not too worried about it. Gonna let those trail cameras work. Hopefully get some bucks on there. But in the meantime, I'm gonna head home. That was about the best crash I could have. Thank you guys for watching. If you want to see more videos just like this one, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss future videos and adventures on our channel. Don't hesitate to check out our website, creativehuntermedia.com, for deals on Creative Hunter merch and gear from our partners. Thanks again. We'll see you in the next video.